Hello students, today we are working on Inventor Lab Exercise 15.1. That would be the fillet and chamfer. So we are going to create the object you see here. Here is our multi-view with all of our information. So let's go ahead and get started on creating our object. So we will go up to File, New, New, and we are going to work in millimeters. So make sure you change to millimeters. And we will work on the XY plane. All right, so let's take a look at our numbers. So we see that we are 75 across. We are going to come up 13. We see that over here, the 13. Then we are going to come in 13. And then we will go up 35. Across 15, we're going to come back down, and we're going to come down 30. Then we're going to go in 19, back up 30, across 15, down 35, and then finish it off 13, and then down 13. So let's go ahead and use the line tool and begin our part. So again, we're going to come over 75 and make sure that you are in millimeters. We will go up 13. We're going to go to the left 13. We will go up 35. To the left 15. We will come down 30. We will go to the left 19. We will come up 30. Come across 15. Down 35, and then finish it off. We'll go across 13, and then down 13. All right, hit escape, and you should have an object that looks like this. You should have your outline. So we will come back here. We're going to see what we're going to extrude. We see here we're going to extrude out 100. So let's go back to our part, go up to 3D model, extrude, and then type in 100. Okay, so this is what you should have so far. So now we extruded our object all the way out. Now we have to cut it back. So if you remember in Intro to CAD, we did the additive and subtractive method. So we are now going to do the subtractive method so that we have this part cut out on each side. All right, so let's see what is our number that we need to come back on for our extrude. And the answer for that is 20. Right here is 20. All right, so we're going to, first we have to click on our 2D sketch, and we're going to work on the front first. All right, and then we are going to grab our line tool. So we are going to outline this part here, down, and then across, because we're going to take that part and we are going to cut it back. So we'll start down in this lower corner, and we are just pretty much playing connect the dots. Make sure your numbers are accurate before you click. 30, 19, another 30. We want this part to be 15. We will come all the way down to 35, and then we will come over, and that is 49. Hit escape, and then we will go to 3D model, extrude, and we're going to go back 20. All right, so that's your front. Let's now work on our back view. We will do the same exact thing that we just did on the front. 2D sketch, our line tool, and then just play, connect the dots. All right, once you have that, hit escape, 3D model, extrude, and it's already set for us at 20. We're just going to flip it, go back, click OK, and we have the beginnings of our object. All right, so we are going to work on this part here, and here, and here. We're going to use our new tool called Fillet. All right, so let's go to our part. We are going to use the Fillet tool, which is right here. And we need to put in our numbers. So let's go to our multi-view. And let's see. So it looks like that we have 15 is what this curve is going to be for our fillet. So let's go back to our part. Type in 15. And now you need to make sure that you are clicking on the correct line. So you want to click on this front line and back line on each side. Once you do that, you can click OK. Now, we need to do this part in here, this line. So if we come back over here, we see that we have a nice little curved line that's smooth inside of here. So we are going to put that in now. Let's go back and let's see what that number is. So if we look down here, come across, it is 3. So let's go over and choose our fillet. Change this to 3. And then we're going to choose this line here. And then turn it so we can get to our other line. Once you have both of your lines clicked, choose OK, isometric view, and this is what you should have so far. Okay. So now we need to round these parts here. So if we look, we see here that's rounded all the way around. Only on the outside, not on the inside. The inside is flat, but the outside is round and smooth. So again, we are going to use fillet. And we want that number to be, let's go see what that number is. So let's see here. So we're looking right here, 1.50. So let's type in our number up here, 1.5. And then we are going to select that edge, click OK, and now you are rounded and smooth on the outside edge. Now we are going to use our second new tool called the chamfer. And the chamfer gives you a nice little beveled edge. We're going to use the chamfer tool. We're going to use it on the inside here. And then we are going to use it on these edges here as well. All right, so we'll go up and click chamfer. We want it to, you might have a box that looks like this. You want it to be the second choice. and we want to choose the face first. So we're choosing this. This is the face that we're working on. And our distance is 2 millimeters, and our angle is 45 degrees. So then what you'll do is you will just click and then select OK, and then you will have that edge inside of there like you have right here. So now let's put on our edge here. We'll go back to chamfer. We're just going to do the edges, and it is 1.5. And then let's click and choose all the way around. Once you have, click OK. And your object should look like this. Okay, so we are now going to work on our holes and put those in. So let's see, our holes looks like they are 10, which is our diameter. So to do that, we will work on the front. We will work on the right. So we have to actually put in we have to use our construction tool so that we can make our line, so that we know where to put our circles. So we will go over to Start 2D Sketch, choose our right side view there, go over to our construction tool, and then the line tool. So what you're going to do is you're going to go and you're going to look and you're going to wait until that dot turns green, and you're going to work on this bottom edge, the very bottom edge. You're going to come up 33. Hit enter, and there is your construction line from the very bottom up 33 millimeters. Now we need to use our offset tool, and we're going to offset to the right and the left 15. All right, and then once you have that, we can now place our circles. So hit escape, turn off your construction tool, and then choose your circle. In our circle, let's see what our circle size is. Our circle size is 10. So let's go and type in 10, and then do the same thing on the other side. All right, click escape. Now we will extrude. So we're going to go to 3D model. We're going to click extrude. So what we're going to do is we are going to extrude all the way through. So make sure that you select both of the circles that you just made. We're going to flip it, and we're going to flip and make sure that we go all the way through. And that extrude is 49. Click OK, and your circles, your extrude should have gone all the way through to where you would have made circles on both sides. All right, so let's now put our color on our object that we just created. It says steel galvanized, but you are more than welcome to put in whatever color you would like. So we will go up to Tools, Appearance. I'm going to go to the Material Library. I'm going to go to Metal. I'm going to choose Chrome Polished. Wait for that to load. X out, and then you'll see it becomes a choice. Highlight all of it, double click the color that you chose, and there's your object. So one thing I would like to show you, if you want to make this look realistic, how this looks, so you see that it looks very similar, but this looks more realistic. So you would come up and you would go under View, go under Visual Style, and then just choose Realistic. That is our object for today. Make sure that you work in your multi-view. You pull all of your views over and you dimension and submit it for your assignment.